Ethiopia is located in the Horn of Africa, a landlocked country with one of the world's fastest growing economies. Ethiopia is host to a cherished cultural heritage, a culture they've preserved through the centuries, which shines through their attire. The traditional Ethiopian attire is an accepted choice for most social situations.
አይደለም በኢትዮጵያችን ደረጃ የባህል ልብሳችን የሚያኮራን ነው አንደኛ ኢትዮጵያዊነታችን የሚገልጽ ነው በባህል ደረጃ ስንሄድ ማለት ነው
In our country the weaving products are used by so many people maybe almost 100% of Ethiopian people use it
Weaving is a very old tradition here in Ethiopia and we have so many people who are using weaving as their means of livelihood. In terms of who do weaving in our country mainly, it's men who are working on the handlooms, and women are mainly engaged in the spinning, in the winding, and other activities. And in urban areas nowadays we have women engaged, in the weaving vocation. In the design area, the high-end market players, it's mainly women. Some youngsters who are emerging as weavers, and also women getting into new jobs. So if there are interventions that help these youngsters and women, it can benefit a lot of families.
Taken by the allure of a good business, many enterprising Ethiopian youth have taken up handloom as their profession.
መጀመሪያ ስንጀምር ሁለት ሰው ነበር ነው በየሻል ሁለታችን እሱ ሽመና ይሰራልኝ እኔ ደግሞ ለሱ ቀለም በማቅለም ነበር የምንሰራ ስንጀምር ከዛ በኋላ ያን ቀለም የምናቀልመውን ነገር ሌላ ሰራተኛ በትንሽ ብር ቀጠርኩና ሴት አንዲት አቅላሚ እሷ ያያለች እኔ ወደ ሽመና ክፍል ገባሁኝ ሁለት ሸማኔ ሆነ
ሽመና ስጀምር እኔ ልሙጥ ነው የምሰራው ማለት ጥበብ የሌላቸው ግን ሽመና ከገባሽ በኋላ ነው እንዴት እንደሚሰራ ማወቅ የምትችይው ሽመናን መስራት ስትጀምሪ ከልሙጥ ወደ ጥበብ ትገቢያለሽ ጥበቦች እንዴት ነው የሚለቀሙት ብለሽ የጭንቅላት ጥያቄ ስለነበረብሽ ስታውቂው ግን ያው ለራስ ጥሩ እንደሆነ አውቃለሁ ሽመና ጥሩ ነው በጣም
In rural areas, weaving is an alternate income source to agriculture and the second largest employer of rural families in Ethiopia.
ማለት ይሄ ከጓደኛ በመቀጠር በማለት ነው ይሄን ለመርኩት እንጂ አባቴ እንትናቸው ገበሬ ናቸው እና ሽመናን ያው ከችግርም አንፃር ለመርኩት ከዛ በኋላ ስራውን ወደድኩት
Despite the demand and the enthusiasm for the product, the handloom industry faces many impediments to its growth. The weaving community lacks direct exposure to a consumer market, making producers susceptible to exploitation by middlemen.
The intermediaries and the high-end market players that benefit more the products, and the weavers have little to profit. This is because of capacity, of knowledge and skills of engaging in the marketing area.
ሰራለው የምሰራዎቹ ስራዎች የገበያ ግንኙነት የሚባለው ነገር ነው እጥረቴ የገበያ ግንኙነት እጥረት ስለሆነ ለማላቃቸው ሰዎች ነው እቃውን አሳልፌ የምሰጣው ማለት ነው በትንሽ ብር ያ ስለሆነ የግንኙነቴ እንትን በጣም ትንሽ ነው ከሰዎች ጋር ኮኔክት ማድረግ ፈልጋለሁ ግንኙነት ማድረግ ፈልጋለሁ የሥራ አድማሲን ማስፋት ፈልጋለሁ የተሻለ ስራን ደግሞ ይዤ መቅረብ ፈልጋለሁ የሥራ አንተኔንም ይዤ መቅረብ ፈልጋለሁ የተሻለውን ስራ ለመስራት የሥራ አድማሲን ለማሻሻል ፈልጋለሁ ከሰዎችም ጋር ያለውን የተሻለ ስራ ለማቅረብ ፈልጋለሁ
The lack of technological integration in their production and experimentation with the design of the product makes it difficult to find an international market.
when we consider the weaving technologies, they have not exactly gone full extent. They have developed in the sense they are still with the traditional two harness looms which are very basic in India.
The problem now, when you go to market, survey some things about related to the cultural clothes, their price become increasing when comparing to the modern clothes. Then in this case, it needs production to be assisted by technology in order to reduce its selling price.
Producers also have to compete with imported factory-made imitations which are available cheaper than their traditionally made counterparts. Since production is carried out in micro and small enterprises, loans are not very easy to come by. With a lack of free-flowing capital, their growth and production capacity hits a ceiling. This also leads to an increased dependency on the supply rates of raw materials.
አንድ ጊዜ ፉል አድርገሽ ቁጭ ካረግሽው እስከ ወር የሚሆን እስከ ሳምንት የሚሆን ቁጭ ካረግሽው መስራት ትችያለሽ። ግን ያን ነገር ለማሳካት ብዙ ጊዜ ስራ ትፈሻለሽ። ከዛ እዚህ ታያለሽ ምሳሌ ካንቺ ቤት ሄዳለሁ ከዛ ቤት እሄዳለሁ ያን ነገር ለማሟላት ማለት ነው። ካልተሟላልኝ መስራት አልችልም። እና በዛ ስለምሮጥ ብዙ ጊዜ ለድገቱ ፈጣናል አልሆንኩም ማለት ነው። አባባሌ ተረርቱሻል። ምሳሌ አሁን አንቺ እኔ ጋር ኮንትራክት ካለሽ አንድ ነገር ከጎደለ ወደ አንቺ ቤት እመጣለሁ አይደል? ያን ነገር እንደገና ደግሞ ገበያ ሄጄ እገዛለሁ ማለት አንድ ጊዜ ፉል የምታደርጊው ነገር ስለሌለሽ ማለት እጥረቱ ስላለሽ።
The government has taken active steps to alleviate some of the difficulties faced by the industry, like government-subsidized facilities to enable handloom production and training programs for people who are already engaged in the business.
I believe there is a lot to learn from India. There are different, workable methods or models that we have learned from India, and we are thinking of, trying them here in Ethiopia, and eventually those models can be replicated by other countries in Africa.
The handloom value chain in Ethiopia is fed by small and marginal farmers. We're looking at aggregating several of these small and marginal farmers together so that they can put up a modern spinning mill. India's IIT Chennai has put together a small crafted yarn spinning unit which can process as little as 450 kilograms of seed cotton a day. This seed cotton is ginned and then passed through this mill, and the mill produces crafted yarn which is slubbed yarn. It has natural slubs in it, and the fabric produced on this is usually sold at a premium. The yarn then goes to handloom weavers who convert it to cloth. The cloth goes to embroiderers, and then the embroidered cloth goes to tailors who then fashion it into garments. This value chain will be supported by designers and marketers, and we are looking at these products hitting the shelves in premium stores in Ethiopia and across the world.